Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing, folks? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, it's good to be back. Welcome on in. Come on in, come on in. Oh, it's great to see y'all out here. Hi, 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 hi. Oh, it's good. Happy Wednesday. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back. It's good to be back on the streaming. For those who didn't know, I took the entire last week off. And we're back. I started working again on Monday, and it's been going good. The break was very well needed. It was very, very well needed, and I'm feeling much better being back. It was one of those times. But welcome on in, everybody. Welcome. We're going to be just working on the next project today. I'm kind of transitioning a little bit more for the streaming and everything like that. We're just going to kind of keep working on the projects as they go. And then once we finish a region, my idea is that the streams are going to kind of come back in and keep like once we quote finish a region in videos, then we're going to come back in on the streams and continue decorating and adding things to that. But I figured this way we can keep the videos moving forward and kind of keep on pace with all that stuff. And I can use these 2.5, 3 hours or whatever that we normally do on stream, we can use to make video progress and everything like that. So it's absolutely amazing. Are you ready for a fishing village? I am indeed. Also, I gotta say, Vintage Red, thank you so much for becoming a tier 2 member almost an hour before stream started. We got Steadifier with the 3 months and a gift membership. I appreciate both those. Thank you so very much for being here. And Scarlet Moon with the 10 months. Thank you so very much. My friends, if you have not already, be sure to leave a little cheeky like on the stream for me. It helps me out a ton, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Remember, English only in the chat, please, if you can, please, my friends. It helps me and the moderators and all that keep this a safe space for everybody, so we very much do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go. That's all my stuff that I gotta do to start a stream. That's where we go. That's what we're doing. It Eggs with the 20 months, my dude. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate that. Four more until a new tree. That's almost, I'll be 2 years soon. Do you like hardcore more than normal? Yeah, I find single player just vanilla survival. For me at this point, it gets boring because there's no competition. Not a competition, but there's nothing that I can really do to kind of add that intensity back. And I feel like I just kind of get into the steps of going through just going through the motions, you know? Where I feel like on the hardcore, there's always that little bit of the who knows if there's a creeper around the corner and things like that. So it keeps me on my toes a little bit more, which I like, which would be fun. Also, if you didn't see it, Minecraft Live got announced this morning for October 15th, which would be really cool. And there's construction noise, so I do apologize about that. Hopefully it's not going to be too loud. For everybody who's trying the English only in chat, please, and breaking that rule, moderators, just full on ban them. We just gave the announcement, and people are in here spamming things in non-English. You just get a ban.
Pleased to meet you.
Literally less than 2 minutes ago I said the rule. So yeah, hopefully Minecraft Live has some really cool information coming out that it'll be really fun, and we can kind of see what's going on in there. I've heard a few behind the scenes things, but nothing big. Just stuff that wasn't included in the live announcement that I can't share quite yet, but there's some cool things happening with it. And then I hopefully will get a little bit more information in the next week or so, just being a content creator and all that stuff. So it'll be cool. It'll be really, really cool. I'm hoping to stream Minecraft Live. The only problem is it starts at 8:30 a.m. How am I supposed to be up and in streamer mode at 8:30 a.m.? Which if it's 8:30, that means the pre-show usually is going to start about 8. And so at that point, on a Saturday, I then have to get up at 7 a.m. to walk the dogs, to do all that, and then get ready, have some breakfast, and be on here and be ready to stream. So I don't know. If I'm awake, I'll stream. If I'm not awake, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I wouldn't be streaming then. It depends if I'm doing anything that Friday night. I would like to stream. I have a lot of fun streaming Minecraft Live. It's really cool to see everything and kind of react to it and chat with you all about it. Is it Sunday? Oh, well, we'll see if I do anything on Saturday night then. The chance of me doing something a Friday night is much higher than a Saturday night, so it could be, sounds like a you problem. You're right. That's true. It's true. I'm guessing that's 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Yes.
Pleased to meet you.
You can check out the announcement video that they put out on YouTube and also Twitter and all that stuff. So I was talking with Sid about it a few days ago. She's like, don't we just like how everybody is just still calling it Twitter? Like the community has just refused to call it X. Everybody calls it Twitter. I love that. So I don't know. I thought it was funny. Anima, thank you so much for the 20 months. We got Stack TCG on the Mega Fan. Thank you so very much. Make sure you join the Discord and get that linked up and get some ranks and everything in there, my friend. And Lizosaurus with the 20 months of fan flippin-tastic content. I appreciate that. Thank you very much to everybody. Thank you. Also, I missed it. Eggaman, thank you so much for the full 1 year. We've got another fully grown tree out here. I really do appreciate that. And Cole Derriman with the 13 months. Good morning from Australia. How early is it in Australia right now? How early? Isn't it like really early? Regardless, thank you so much for being here and thank you for the 13 months. I really do appreciate it. Tio, thank you so much for the dono. And Kayla, thank you so much for the 11 months. Can't believe it's almost been a year. One more month. Happy to be here. Hey, excellent to have you along the way. Thank you for the 11 months at tier 2. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Name the village, Fishing Papyrus. Yeah, we'll see. You guys want to see what I've been working on? This is where we're at. I've been working on it a little bit. I started on Monday, like I mentioned. And what I've got in here so far is we've got a new storage room, so the shulker boxes aren't out in the sun anymore. We've got this in here. I realized this is kind of my theme for storage rooms and areas, because I just want something for the docks that you can just easily move carts in and out. So I've got that working in there. And then I also just finished last night, like late last night, I finished up these little row houses that I absolutely love. So we've got this little one down in here that I am going to do interiors and decorate all these. I saw this, somebody tried this a while ago in like a Unreal Engine project where they had some like brick at the base. So I tried granite instead, then going into sandstone. I really like it. And then we have an access point up here. I didn't add trapdoors to the outside because I think this means it'll be villager safe. They're probably gonna die, but it's a sacrifice we're willing to make. Yeah, we got a little seating area up here. I gotta add some more details. I've been trying not to include job blocks because I do want to bring villagers in here, and inside of every single house we're gonna have a job, and I don't have a torch in here, so we're gonna throw one down. But so we got a little second story house up here. Then it also goes up to like what would be a bell tower, but I didn't want a bell because I don't want villagers coming up here, so I did a little lantern instead. And then this is just previews on the video, exclusive previews for those here early. We've got another small house right in here that I think is pretty cool. They all have this little like joined backyard section in here, which is fun. And then, yeah, we've got this house right over here, which is looking pretty good. And it also has another little balcony section up here for a 5th house that also needs a torch inside just to keep it a little safer. Yeah, it's looking good. Then I also threw this thing on after, which I really like. So we got a little covered section, like a drink wagon of sorts. Selling Gatorades. We got our little green Gatorades right over here. Sneak peeks. Exactly. What I want to work on stream today, though, is I want to work on building up these 3 houses. We're going to see where it goes. I've got 0 plans in mind. I got a few images pulled up on the side on Pinterest of little ideas I kind of want to try. But I got nothing. I got no plans. All I know is this section in here with all these things is going to be like a fishmonger's market. So we're probably going to have a few barrels out over here so fishermen hang around. And then I want to get some like things hanging up and looking like fish are kind of hanging off of things and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited for all of the villagers to eventually walk over these slabs and just be swimming in the canal, because there's currently no way out of the canal. Not that if I even put a way out of the canal that the villagers would use it. So yeah, they're gonna be in here and it'll look great when we get started, and then they're all just gonna drift on out of here. So we'll see how it goes. Arcade Knight, thank you so much for the 9 months, my dude. I really do appreciate that. Hope your vacation went well. I'm sure you talked about it, so I'll go back and watch later. Not too much. I just took the whole week off. Yeah, I spent the entire week pretty much just at home playing games, and played a lot of hardcore World of Warcraft. Still alive. Jimmy has now died 6 times, and Scott has died twice. And then I've got 2 other buddies I'm playing with. One of them hasn't died at all either, and then the other I think has died 3 times. And I've got a level 31 priest now. I'm slowly getting through it. For anybody who's a WoW fan playing hardcore WoW, that's where I'm at right now. And then I got Starfield. I saw it was on Xbox Game Pass. This is like not sponsored at all, but I didn't realize how cool Xbox Game Pass is. Why did nobody tell me about it? I'm sure everybody told me about it. I've seen so many ads for it, but why did nobody tell me that it was actually good? That's what I want to know. I just never bothered looking at the list of games on Game Pass, and I was just like, there are so many titles on here that I want to play. And I saw there's Xbox like PC Game Pass, and I was just like, what? And then the fact I got it because I saw Starfield was on there to begin with, and so I was like, okay, cool. Like, I don't think I'm gonna play Starfield for 4 months, but so if you buy Starfield right now on PC, it's $70. That's absurd. So if I buy Game Pass, it's $15 for the month. And if I play 2 months and then I get rid of Game Pass, I only spent $30 and I get on the game. So I was like, okay, discount. I'm sure people told me, but why did nobody tell me? Exactly. Dude, it has like 1,000 games now. Okay, anyways, that's my little rant. Starfield's cool. I don't want to give any spoilers because I know people are playing through it and things like that. I'm like 14 hours into it. I just hit level 19, and it's been fun. I've been really enjoying it. I've had a really good time playing it. So definitely will be. I was a big, like really big Skyrim fan, and I was not big into the Fallouts. Fallout just never really did it for me. But I'm really enjoying Starfield so far. So I think I can see myself. Where did my mud go? I had a barrel of mud. That's my mud. I want to start with a mud brick house. I think that could be a good starting point today. So we need some mud. What else do we have in here that we could use? We got some, let's grab some glazed terracotta. That could be kind of fun. And we've got enough mud, and we've definitely got enough brown mushroom blocks, so we can kind of lighten up a lot of it, which I think could be good. So we'll use the majority brown mushroom block. Could be kind of a fun way to do it. Where's my glazed terracotta barrel? I know I have one. I probably already opened it. This is a problem when you reorganize your storage room. Here. No. Here. No. Ah! Yes. Ooh, I haven't used white glazed terracotta yet. What do we think will look better with mud? Which do we think is better with mud? I kind of like the white because it's so like bright and cheery and fun. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Do we think the white, which is mostly blue and yellow, but there's white in it, or do we think the gray that actually has cyan inside of it? The white? Let's go. Yeah, okay. Majority of people are saying white, and we also got more of them, so let's do that. Okay, cool. Let's go get to work. I don't really know what's going to be happening here. We're just going to kind of vibe and see where things go. Like gray better with mud, but white is better for desert. Yeah. I think both work on desert. Like I threw, you can barely see it. I threw orange. Is that orange? I think that's orange. Right? Orange? Yeah. I got orange up there, which I like a lot. Okay. Let's see what we can do here today. Let's get ourselves some packed mud and just start making some base shapes with it. And I'm thinking I want to stick pretty true to the shape that I created in here already. Just because I did these to try and mark out roadways and things. But I think with this one, we can move the door to right there. And we can have like a little sticky outy door bit. And then that can come back into here. And then this, I want to lower down. And these dotted lines are kind of meant to be like a little backyard space is the idea I'm going with. So we're going to kind of continue on ground with that. And then I think we can also have an extra door right there to lead in the backyard. And we'll do like a full-on wall around it, which could work out pretty well. We'll see what happens. Mr. Streams, love that you're back. Hope you're having a good week so far. I am. It's been a pretty good week. been nice getting back into work. I definitely, like, at the end of last week was really getting the itch to start building again and making things and kind of getting the process moving forward of making builds. And then I was like, no, it's not time yet. We said we're taking the whole week off, and we're gonna take the whole week off, dang it. So I kind of was like forcing myself to not work, just out of, didn't want to be like, okay, I feel rested, let's get back into it, and then get back into it and be like, nope, was too early. So I was really trying to stay true on waiting a good while, and I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I did. Okay, so I'm thinking up at this layer we can try adding the, what am I doing here? You write that, and then you're right there. No. Okay, so it's a there, and then it's a there. Okay, and then on this one we're gonna transition back into this, which is gonna be in every other, going down here. Blaze Terracotta is so fun to work with, y'all. Oh man, it's so rewarding. And then it's it's gonna be a little like that. What we got here? This? Okay, bam, bam. Yes. No.
Pleased to meet you.
Yes. No. No. Yeah, no, we're not there yet. This? Yes. And then that? Yes. Bam. Nope. 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 And we messed up here, so it's not even going to connect the right way anyways. And then it's, nope. Ah! And then we're just going to allow that transition to be a little wonk. Blocky, thank you so much for the 14 months. Don't forget to like the stream. Yes, yes, yes. Be sure to leave a like on the stream, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My brain smelt it. Yeah, that's a thing. I think it'll work though, and we can kind of do like a little slab thing on top of it. We'll do some mud brick slabs and then bring it back down so you can have a little second balcony. Oh, me and my friends are starting a new build round and show them your channel. My friends is really liking your hardcore. Also, Java is better than Bedrock for builds. I mean, I wouldn't say that's necessarily true. I think Java and Bedrock, they're the same for building because the blocks are the same. Like, sure, there might be a few little nuances in like how you place things, but there's no block that we have in Bedrock, or that you have in Bedrock, that we don't have in Java, or vice versa. Like, every block is in the game across the board, which is good. Like, I'm very happy Mojang has not done any of that stuff anymore. Why are you not working? Let's get some of those, and we'll just get like a handful of these. And I also want to get a lot of trap doors. We're just gonna tank a whole set of spruce logs. I will use them eventually. And eventually is right now. So what I wanted to do for the outside balcony section, or not balcony, but like the covered area, I want to try some jungle. I've got a loose idea for some jungle action that we can do out here, just to get the base shape in. Trying to make my own Minecraft hardcore series. Do you have any tips on making videos? Just make what you want to make. There's so many people out here right now that are like trying to meta game the system, and there is no meta gaming the system. Just build what you want to build and make the best content that you yourself can make, and enjoy it. Enjoy the process. And that is the most important thing, most important bit of advice that you can get right now. That is, I will stand by that 100%. I'm actually jumping on a call after stream today with Mogswamp. He reached out and was like, hey, do you mind if I chat with you for a little bit? And I was like, yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna go chat with Mogswamp a little bit later today and after stream, and he was asking for a few tips on Minecrafty YouTube things. So if anything good comes out of it, I'm sure good things will come out of it, but if I have any on the spot profound words of wisdom, I'll share them with y'all. on Twitters or something later. OMG, that's me. Hey, Mog, how you doing, man? But yeah, I think the most important thing that a lot of people are struggling with right now is everybody's like, Minecraft's dead. What's happening to Minecraft? Minecraft YouTube's so dead right now. It sucks. When, like, it's not. Minecraft YouTube right now is very much in a resurgence, in a new form. And the people who are saying Minecraft content is dead right now are either building so much towards an old style, like the old Let's Play style that's like really slow and just not up to pace, or the big part of it is a lot of people are making content that is so, wow, that's amazing, that's so cool, but there's nothing to keep the viewer locked in. Like, if you upload one video a month, why is anybody gonna be obsessed with you? If you upload one video a month and you, not even like an obsession point, but like you upload one a month and that's all you do, it's a really difficult to build a core audience that's there for everything, especially if that one a month is never consistent on when it happens. It's very difficult to actually, you know, get an audience that wants to tune in and wants to see what's going on if they don't know when your videos are going to be there. And if you don't have the core audience, whatever your subscriber number is relatively zero. If you don't have people that are like wanting to watch your videos and are there for them no matter what, it doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. That's just people who click subscribe just because they thought your video was cool, but then you haven't kept them like locked in and wanting to come back for more. Is a big thing I think a lot of new creators coming up are struggling with, because so many new creators are just diving into this realm of everything, and everything has to be so fast paced, has to be so intense, and so many things going on. And the video is more about how they edited the video instead of who they are and what their brand is. And that is where they fail. Like, they fail big time on that. So that's my advice. If you're starting a YouTube channel, make it about you. Make it about you and your adventures in this game. And that is the best chance you can give yourself to survive and make it in this new era of Minecraft YouTube. Okay, there's that thing built out. If anybody's confused on the rules, you can check them out in the description of the video. And by being here in the stream, you, my friend, have agreed to the rules. By taking part in this chat and talking in this chat, you've agreed to them. You're welcome. Thank you. You're doing great. The rules are here to protect everybody. If you don't like the rules, that means you're probably here to harm somebody. So we don't really want you here. Okay. There's a good amount of sand. I want to get like a floor block, but we'll deal with that a little later. Honestly, maybe we just do some oak planks. I think the acacia slabs in here are going to be cool for... I want to get, and then I have acacia leaves here too. Cool. I wanted to make this like a trellis, like covering the area as a bit of a trellis. But isn't that effed up? What do you mean effed up? Me having rules in chat to protect people? Yeah, I think a lot of people only think Minecraft is dying because they have been creating content for a year or two. I mean, I'll be honest, a lot of my friends who I record with are currently thinking Minecraft is on a major downturn. And it's true. Minecraft is not at the peak it was at the start of COVID. And it's probably never going to be back there again. COVID created the perfect storm for Minecraft creators, because it gave the ability for you to get like invested in a Minecraft world and things going on in there. And we all sat at home with nothing to do. What's better to do when you're sitting at home than a sandbox game where you can do anything and you can invest a lot of hours? Like, Minecraft had the perfect storm. Like, you can't deny that Minecraft itself and any creator that was like is creating content for it or was like benefited majorly from COVID. Like, not in like a way of like just like sucks for everybody else, but like it's just a true statement. When everybody's at home and they can't go out of their house, you want to find an escape. And Minecraft is a great escape. Minecraft is a really easy thing to get into and get involved with and create your own little world and create your own place that's, you've done everything. It's the only reason that it's all in there and everything is because of you. And that's a really cool feeling. And it's a really easy way to sink a lot of hours when you don't know what else to do with your life. Okay, I'm just gonna drop the sand. And I want to pick up the lanterns. Yeah, now that everybody's back busy and everything like that again, like it's a busy time of life again right now. Okay, I want to do some like spruce. Actually, we have acacia, so let's do this just coming down. I just like throwing in random bits of color. I think it's fun for desert build styles are so bland and everything, so it's nice to just like force in some color here and there. And then I was thinking for the campfires, we can kind of just go in between on these and just add a few of them in. We'll jump on top in a second and get rid of all that fire and everything, but then underneath, we can just do a little lantern like that. And then this down here. It's gonna be pretty colorful out here, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. Also probably want to redo this. I don't need all this packed mud. I'm probably not even gonna use it. Acacia's a nice blend. Yeah, I kind of like how this is turning out. Now let's put the fires out. I've also realized in the way I'm building all the desert things, because I'm like kind of going off the idea that they're not gonna really have cooking fires, because to me, having a chimney in a desert probably does make sense, but for the most part, like it's gonna be really hot, and a lot of the ovens are not gonna be in the homes, and so I like not having the chimney smoke coming out the top. I'm like, what happened to my Minecraft build? I'm just over here like, what's going on? Something feels off. I keep having to tell myself it's like, it's just because there's no chimneys. That's it. That's it. It's fine to not have some chimneys. But at night, really cold though, right? Yeah, it would be. Did you cook on the sand? No, I mean, from the little research I've done is that they're like, you can have ovens in the house, but it seemed like most would be outdoors. Like outdoor attached to the house, so we can try and build a little one right there. I have some bricks. We can make something. What am I looking for? I'm trying to get something to throw on the roof. Honestly, just spruce slabs is probably our best, easiest bet. That's a lot more spruce slabs than I intended to have, but we go again. Or no, we go now. Ow. I'm just gonna do this at this layer here, and we'll go back from the inside and add double slabs so that you can't see the glazed terracotta. I'll have to put a torch up here, otherwise mobs will spawn, but that's okay. My friends, if you have not, be sure to leave a like on the stream. I very much do appreciate it. Got almost 1,200 people in here. We're not even at 700 likes. I believe we can get to 1,000. Love the latest video. Yeah. We forgot to go look at them today. Look at how cute they are. Look at them. Look how cute. Where's Booger? There's Booger. Hi, Booger. I thought I couldn't think of a name, and then I was just like sitting here thinking, and I was like, what's something stupid? Booger. It's like Booger it is. It's like, okay, we now have an axolotl named Booger. That's the first blue axolotl in my hardcore series is named Booger. That's how it's gonna go down. Okay, let's spend a little time texturing the side of this just because we can. As I mentioned earlier, I want to try using mostly our brown mushroom block in here because it's just that much lighter. But the hard part about the brown mushroom is if we're going to go in and texture, I probably need to plan the windows first. We could. Ooh, let's do the little cooking fire right here. We'll turn this corner because there's... I was going to do like a market stall, but I think a little oven right there could be kind of cool. So we'll do that. So that's the reason why there's no window there. I've been liking adding double windows to the outsides and just like creating some like this that allow for more airflow to be happening. And then in here, probably they want a little window into their garden or something. So we can do a small guy right in there. And then we have the 2 doors, and that creates 3 windows for us. I think that's fine. I think that's good enough.
Pleased to meet you.
I've heard that voice line way too much recently because I've been playing WoW, and it really freaked me out there for a second. Whimzella, thank you so much for the 13 months at tier 2. Sorry I was late. I was adulting real hard, aka napping. Hey, that is the best way to adult. I get it. I get it. Apology accepted. No worries at all. Welcome on in, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, sometimes you gotta adult and do like adulting things, and sometimes you gotta adult and take a nap. I think the real part of adulting is just like knowing. I'm still figuring this part out. Knowing is when you need to take a break. That's the part of adulting I'm trying to figure out. We're getting there slowly. Are you a Pokemon fan? I've played most of the Pokemon games, but as far as like what Pokemon fans consider themselves at, I don't think I'm at that level at all. Not out of any distaste for the game, but I'm very much the type of person who just likes to play through. I'm not going to make my super Pokemon build of all those things. I'm just going to catch Pokemon that I think look cool, and I'm going to go beat the gyms. I'm going to go finish the storyline, and then I'm going to log out, and that's where the game ends. I've never had any desire to like finish a Pokedex or anything like that. It's just doesn't interest me. But the game itself as a concept, I think is really cool. I think it's really easy to just kind of jump into Pokemon and just like run around. Create is too laggy. Create is pretty laggy. I don't think it was the reason for all the lag issues we had on New Life. I think that was a combination of all of the mod packy things that we had going on. But yeah,
Pleased to meet you.
I will say I'm probably done with that series. Not out of any issues or anything like that. It was one that was fun, and then all of a sudden it was really not fun. And I don't want to make content that is not something I'm genuinely excited about making, which means that occasionally there are series that do just disappear. But I think long-term wise, and in terms of something that is going to create a better overall appearance for my channel and everything like that, sometimes just not doing the series is better than forcing out a few last episodes for the sake of forcing out an episode.
Forever. What are we doing?
Ties, no worries at all. Welcome on in, my friend. We're building a house. I'm working on a desert village right now. And so we're working on this. The goal today is to build these 3 houses. We'll see what happens. And yeah, I've been working on these so far behind the scenes and everything like that. And yeah, we're working on this. We're working on the first house right now, and we're going to see what happens with it. Who knows? I kind of like it. It's coming together. I think it's working. Will you post tomorrow? No, I took all of last week off, so I'm just getting back into recording and editing and everything like that. So this right here is gonna be the next video. Hopefully it'll be out on Thursday next week. So hopefully Thursday. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of debating we swap these for jungle planks. I think it'll make a better little transition. Yeah, I like that more. Who do you think will win New Life? Nobody really wins or loses those series. That's the other Life series.
Pleased to meet you.
The signs point to Jimmy not winning. That's all I know about that series. I've never watched it. All I know is that Jimmy doesn't win. And that's all I need to know. And also, I need to know that RMIP has been a member for 19 months. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for the support, my friend. Whip, answer me. Hi. You got a shark in the water? Oh, maybe. I actually found these old organics that I made a long time ago that were these dolphins. I'm like, maybe we can build a dolphin. Now that we have all the stone variants, I think I could remake it in vanilla. Okay, let's work on a little thingy-mabop. You all knew what I was saying with that, right? The thingy-mabop? Great. Excellent. Excellent. Oh my god, we tried rewatching Wayne's World a little while ago. I can't remember if I mentioned that. No, I didn't. That was last Saturday, so right going into the week off. We got like halfway through Wayne's World, and I was like, this holds up pretty well. It holds up pretty well. Party on. It was so funny. We just got too tired and we went to bed, but it was so funny. No, actually, I think I have furnaces and a shulker. I don't need to break stone. I've never seen a shark in Minecraft. Is that a mod? Well, I'm assuming they meant like an organic, like building it out of blocks so it doesn't move. There are mods that add sharks to Minecraft though. They're terrifying. I wish you could like take a furnace and right click with bricks and it would turn into like a brick furnace. Wouldn't that be cool? I can stay motivated while playing Minecraft. I love to build, I love to create, and taking breaks is a very valid part of that. Building in Minecraft is a creative art. Like it's you can't deny that building in Minecraft is an art form. And a big part of that art form is acknowledging how to manage your like your energy, your creative energy that you have and what you're going to dedicate it towards and everything like that. So I think a big thing that I've been learning recently is that downtime is very valid if you're doing anything in a creative profession. Is you need to be able to say, right, I need a break, right? Like I need a break now. I can't keep moving forward on this. Like moving forward is just not gonna give me any benefit beyond what I currently have. So I think that's a big part of it. I think that's a very valid thing. And so I'd say if you're experiencing burnout, try and like look into how you can artists recover from burnout. And or even if you want to take a break, take a break. I want to cover that. I don't want the side of that showing. That doesn't work because that's showing there then. Yeah.
Hey, for real.
It's not much, but I wanted to say thanks for everything and pulling me through a hard time. I'd love to send you a handmade crochet plushie of some kind. Any suggestions? Maybe Goblin Flip or Booger?
I would love if you made it and just sent a picture. I don't have a P.O. box or anything like that, so I've always thought it'd be just a little. It's not something that I've wanted to delve into, but if I'm ever going to like a PAX West or something like that, that's where, if people wanted to give me a gift or something, that's probably the only place I would accept them. But honestly, if you just make it for yourself and send me a photo, that would be amazing. I love seeing when people make that. But thank you so much for the donut. I really appreciate that. And glad to hear you're on the up and up from whatever the hard time was and things like that. And that's fantastic. That's what I'm here for. If y'all need a break and you need just an excuse to not deal with something going on for a while, that's what we're here for. So thank you for hanging out and sticking around and honestly taking the time for yourself. Welcome back. Had some serious stream withdrawals. Hey, we back. We trying. I meant to record that little thing of building it, but we didn't make it. That's fine. I want like a gray. I want to make like a little table. Maybe I don't do a gray. established and assigned. No, we can use that. That'll work. Yep. I'm in remission from chemo at the moment. It's been hard, but your vids have been highlighting me here. Hey, one day at a time and don't push it too hard. You got this. Yeah, that is a very draining thing to be going through. So congratulations on where you're at right now. Congratulations and moving forward on the recovery path. Let's do this as like some shelves. Sure, that can work. We got this whole thing over there. Well, we'll come back in detail some more stuff later. I know it's not the best looking thing, but I'm okay with it. I think it's fine. Maybe like bump this out just to give it a little bit more. I'll take it. I'll take it. We need to get a lantern out on the front here somewhere. So maybe for now we can just have the lantern sitting there. And I like the crafting table here, but I'm going to make another because that's my travel crafting table. And this guy's going to go... He can go right here. Sure, why not? Right behind this house. Y'all have no idea how much I'm trying to not put barrels everywhere. I do want fishermen in the village, but I don't want 1,000 fishermen in the village. Swapping out a few bricks for granite on the furnace. Yeah, I'm okay. It's such a small scale. I feel like anything we add is going to be a little too chaotic. And it's not really meant to be a main piece. And so if I want something just to be like an ambient background piece, I typically don't texture it too intensely, because the second you add texture, you add a lot more interest and chaos to like what's going on. So it really starts to draw the eye a lot more, where I want that to be something that people just kind of see as they're walking by and they're like, oh, that's cool. And that's it. And then they continue on. They're like, oh, it's a little furnace here. And then, boop. Off to explore the village. So when I'm thinking about that, I kind of stop. Also, because I don't want to spoil too much about it, but I've decided to start a comment of the day for the main series, for this hardcore world. But I'm going to be doing it in a different way.
Pleased to meet you.
Normally when I comment over the days, you see at the end of the video, and they kind of drag on for a few minutes. And, sorry, huge cobweb up here. And when I see that, I kind of get bored, and I know I used to do it, and my audience retention in that would just go, woo! And so when you think about like modern day Minecraft YouTube, I think it's a negative. I think it's a negative to have in a video, but I also acknowledge that the comment of the day, to me, is a really, really, really cool part of making videos. So I want to include it somehow, and I've been thinking, and I think I'm going to try it for the next few videos and see what the response is. But instead of doing the comment of the day in the video itself, uploading it as a second channel with a little behind the scenes of like the grind time and everything like that going into it, and just kind of seeing how people acknowledge it. I was thinking about doing something on Twitter, but then I was like, no, I want like a video, and I want to actually be there talking through it and all that. So I've decided that I want to build it out into its own second channel video. So if you haven't subscribed to fWhip 2, be sure to do that. And they'll be out there. I'm planning to release it as right after every single hardcore video releases. So it'll be like right there. It's not negative. It's good to engage with the audience. Yes, it's good to engage, but when you think about YouTube, the algorithm and how all that stuff functions, it would be a negative in there. It would cause the video to not push as well as they normally do. So you can't just include anything and everything in a video. Unfortunately, there's a lot of science behind how to make a good YouTube video and what you should and shouldn't be including. And that's kind of what separates the really good creators from the really good creators who know how to make a video. The difference between the people who are pushing on YouTube and really gaining an audience and doing all that stuff is not because they're any better than anybody else. It's they just know how to make the algorithm work for them. And it's a thing that a lot of people struggle with and a lot of people don't really get into and just don't understand. But it's one thing, it's one side of like my competitive side as a person has really benefited from, because I am that person that I want to figure out a way to win. Whatever that way to win is, and whatever I'm working on, I'm going to figure out how to win. Whatever the thing is, like I'm gonna figure it out. And I've always been that annoying person who, like, if there's a way to game the system and get it done easier and get it done in like a more efficient way, I'm gonna figure that out, and I'm gonna use it. And so I have a lot of fun with picking apart the algorithm in a way that I can get like some benefits out of it. Let's grab ourselves, because I don't like doing just sandstone down to the base because I find it looks a little weird. Oh my god, place the block. Yay? Yeah, I can't use any work blocks right now, workstations. Strip them? I'm thinking strip them. I just don't want to strip it right now, do I? I guess I could be more of that color. Yeah, let's do that. Let's place them down and do some little strippage. And then, would that be weird? And then note blocks at the top, because that'd be going up there. Say, it'd probably be 3 blocks tall, so taller than this, but then it'd be that with like a trim around it. Well, only one way to find out. Let's try it. Let's try and get some sprucey fences. Where are my sticks? I know I got sticks in here somewhere. Nope. There's another sprucey fancy sticks. That's probably enough. Nope, that's not the spruce. There's the spruce. Okay, that'll be enough because I just want to do some on the corners. Just join. What are we doing? We're building some villager houses today. We're trying to make something that'll just be a little fun and different. I don't really know. I don't know, man. We're figuring it out as we go. Oh, there's something else I want to try. Okay, we're gonna save the note blocks for a future one. I know I just made them, but we can save those. I got something that I wanted. I've been scouring Pinterest for some inspiration for these because I love desert houses, but I do find that I have a hard time creating unique desert houses. I feel like over time they kind of just turn into the same little thing over and over again. So I've been looking for some inspiration, and I got something that I wanted to try that I saw earlier. We're gonna need a lot of these guys. Okay. We're gonna do all the detail things like those things later. I can't be bothered right now. I'll come back in a detail phase later in the week. Okay, now we can tear this guy up. And then we're gonna be adding boop, 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 boop. Do we want to add a little back door to the house? Like a little tiny little back door right in there? That could kind of work.
Cha-ching!
Jinxie, thank you so much for the 5 gift members. I really do appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Hope that escape room project's going well, by the way. Also, I think I missed it earlier. Megan, thank you so much for the 6 months. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So glad you're back. I hope you're well rested. We love you and can't wait to see the desert city come to life. Yeah, this is only the village. The city's over there. Eventually, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling at the point with this desert build where I'm like, I could take a break from it for a little while. I don't know where I want to go. I don't know what I want to do yet, but the desert village or the desert build, I feel like I've been doing a lot of the same thing in each episode, just kind of moving it forward. And I'm starting to get to a point where I'm like, I could do a little bit of something else for a bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it lands. Need some ideas for snow builds and dog houses and igloos. I mean, you could, for your snow build, you could build some dog houses and igloos. Sorry. That was stupid. I haven't really done any igloo builds, but let's go one more up. If I do this, because then I wanted to do... I'll make them the same height. Let's not go one up. I want this to be one shorter. I've seen a lot of these little desert builds I've been looking at that had like just full-on little rings around them. I'm trying to not look at Minecraft concept art, so I'm worried that this with the stairs will stick out too much. But we're just gonna vibe. We're just gonna vibe and see how it goes. It does make it a little tight between here because it's only 2 blocks below. You can build an igloo doghouse. There we go. That's the idea we're looking for here. Thank you. Thank you. That's excellent. 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 But what I wanted to try was basically going around this entire space and adding in as many little openings as we possibly can. These, as the entire thing around it is just completely open air. Your face is so concentrated. I'm thinking. I'm working. Doing some big old thunking over here. I don't know what to tell you. Well, then we can do this. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 a bam. I'm out of the rhythm with how I play Minecraft, so you gotta bear with me as I'm trying to remember how to play Minecraft again this week. You want to carry on with the create mod? What do you think about joining Tangos? I mean, that create series seems very dead. So. I assuming nobody on there is uploading anymore at all. I haven't seen any content from that series in forever. Yeah, we get these nice little air gaps below, which are kind of fun. How does this look from the base is what I'm kind of worried about. It's a little much, but what if we it's giving a little bit of like tiki bar hut. I'm thinking we can kind of work with it a bit here. Giving tiki bar? Tango did it again a couple weeks ago. Oh, cool. Star Wars Desert Planet House vibes? A little bit, yeah, kind of, almost. Be a doctor's office? Kind of give them that vibes. A little bit, a little bit. Fair enough. So I'm trying to figure out what we can do on the top. Just I want to use birch, maybe? So we can do like a... This needs to come up, and then if I do it here, it's going to create like a really weird flat inside, so I think we do need to take it up another block. Or we just have like a slight little like roof go up. Should it over... Nailed it. Should it go over again? Like come out? Like do we want to do this? I mean, we're going to change up a lot of the sandstone in here. I was just plotting some ideas. Actually, I'm gonna close that. We don't need a window there. We don't need a window on that back wall. That's okay. And we don't need one over here. So we got all the windows up top. Look at all that air they have. So much air. Also, we never... No, we did. We did trapdoors there. Prismarine roof. I want to be very sparing with Prismarine. Like, we use the canvases there, which I think is really cool. I kind of want to reserve that, almost as if Prismarine is like a really hard to obtain dye for cloth. So it's really not used all over the place. Added a blacksmith. This is meant to be like a smaller little fishing village. We'll definitely do like a smithy of sorts in there. I do want to build like a shipyard, like a small shipyard for making like the little river boats that they have, like those guys. That I'm still in the planning phase, but it's getting there. No OneDrive, I actually don't want to pay for your service, thank you. Do we like this? I don't know. It's not my favorite. We're gonna mess up the sandstone and everything. We love it. Do we love it? A red or blue contrast. I kind of want this to be like a really simple little one with like just the yellow. Maybe I need to just mess up this. Maybe like this too sandstony is like it's a little samey. I love you all because there's so many people who are like, it's perfect. Others like, no, it sucks. No, it's great. I love it's amazing. And then I was like, it's terrible. If that ain't the internet in a nutshell, I don't know what is. That's so funny. Maybe a shallow peaked roof. Yeah, like just slabs going up. We can do that. That might work better here. I'm also wondering if... Oh, oopsies. Wow. Sandstone break fast. Almost 1K likes. We're getting there. We're getting there. Like, if I do like a little like this on the corners instead. Ah. Yeah. Got it. Nailed it. I'm so good at this game. Magsy, thank you so much for the 19 months. Nice to see you using your standing desk. I know, I'm trying. I'm trying. I think like birch slabs just going up to the top. I kind of want to just bring in spruce. I know it's like my default go-to roof block, but I kind of lean towards just saying take the birch out and just throw some spruce slabs going up to the top. Glazed terracotta for color? Nah, it's got the bamboo for color. It doesn't need it. Add sus sand to the texture. I'm never gathering a sus sand block. No. Yeah, we need some contrast. Let's get some spruce. Let's get some spruce. I think more bamboo would be a little bit of a miss. Maybe too much. I don't know why I'm over here like, let's get some spruce. Mangrove? You guys want red mangrove? I have mangrove? I don't have any mangrove on me, y'all. I got 17 mangrove slabs. Acacia? We got acacia on the next door building, so I don't really want to bring it in. I'm thinking spruce because we already have the bamboo being introduced. Here's the reasoning behind it. We do spruce because the bamboo's already been introduced. And the spruce will tie it into the buildings nearby. So that's the reasoning. What we could do is incorporate a few oak trapdoors. I have one. We do not have a few oak. We can make a few oak trapdoors. can do something kind of funky with this. Oh, almost hit them. Yeah, I'm saying executive decision here. This is actually a dictatorship. I make the final call on everything. Yeah, it's meant to be a much more simple region than just the... We're gonna go hard on the corners again. And we're gonna... Nope. Thank you. We'll step it up. I have an idea about Presmarine. Okay. Just as like a general point, if you're trying to get like a point across to a creator, especially when a chat is moving this fast, it's really difficult for me to kind of catch everything. So if you put it all in one message instead of saying, hey, I have an idea for this. Because if I catch that message, I might not be able to catch the follow-up just because there's so much going on. So I try. I really do try to catch every message. But between playing the game and 1,300 people in here talking, it's not the easiest to catch them all every single time. And I know a few people get a little upset if their message doesn't get read. So. A little like sunroofy vibe. Look at that. Wow. This is where you all go, wow, genius. He's so good. The best of the generation. Wow. We just witnessed a miracle. What? How was your week off? It was really good. It was really, really good. I just kind of hung out around the house, got a few projects done. It's a little loud. And did all that. There's a few things on my list I didn't quite get accomplished that I need to tackle soon, but it was good. It was really, really nice just to chill. I didn't really do anything, and I think that's what I needed to do the most. So many parts of me were like, I gotta figure out a way to like be productive this week and like do stuff that I've been missing out on and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, no, that's literally the reason why I'm taking this week is because I haven't stopped doing things. So if I just jump back into doing things right away, that's dumb. Thank you, Ties. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, I never got, I want to do fences in these windows. Just make it a little thicker than just doing trapdoors. You're meant to be sandstone. 1 sandstone. And some jungle fences? Whatever fence I have a lot of. Oak. Okay, that'll work. Oak can do the trick. And let's get some campfires. We might have to go back to spawn and like spawn side of the world and buy some more. I have a lot. Wow, I got a lot of fences in here. What was the other word? What's that, so? Mangrove roots would be cool for a flooring. Yeah, you can kind of turn them into like, if you use muddy mangrove roots, you can use them as like a cool carpet. Yep. We're gonna need to go back and get some campfires so we can do that in a minute. Let's get these in. And we're gonna kind of do like a little, just like a little window shutters so they can close it all. We're gonna make that one be flat on its top. And then those are all of the windows. I guess we don't really need campfires for this build. There's not really any exposed windows. I'm thinking we break these corners off. There's just, it's too much like overhang. I don't like how far down it's coming or far out it's coming at the low level. It's really like getting in my way as a, I feel like it's like in my way as I'm walking around. There we go. That cleans it up a lot. That looks a lot better. I like that. Now it doesn't feel like we have two roofs. It feels like we have a decorative little thing attached to it and then it goes out. Yeah, because when you're coming down this way, we have this. That'll work. And then whatever building we're going to make in the back here, we need to make it 2 stories. Like this guy here needs to be 2 stories tall. So we can have this whole little 5x5 be a 2-story section. And then this over here, we can have like a staircase leading up to the top on that. That could work. What blocks do we want to make this one out of? We got some jungle there, so we could bring the jungle into this build and do like planks at the base. Kind of like that texture over there. Giant serpent in the ocean would be cool though. Yeah, but we got this pretty coral reef out here. Look how pretty it is. I love it. I do need to mess with the coral reef a bit though, because it is a little too close to the surface for a port to make sense, because there's no way over the top. Rooftop garden, that's what I'm thinking. Dark oak would be way... it's not really in the build palette here. I'm trying to keep everything within a theme. Be way too dark. Jungle, oak. Sprucey bits, anything? Haha. There's my birch. Jungle for that house. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Let's actually get this spruce back. I think it's time to sit down though. So 1 second. My legs are a little tired. I gotta go bike ride in this morning and they are feeling it. Going down, chat. Oh no. Oh no. Also, I missed it. Lulu Goblin, thank you so much for the 8 months. Glad to be here tonight. Hydrate and like the stream, people. Also, I think spruce could be a good contrast. Hey, well, 2 great minds think alike. Cherry wood and prismarine. We could add a little cherry in. Now, cherry, I don't know. Does cherry and jungle look good together? I'm colorblind. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking cherry would be for accents. It's either that or we need to go get some more acacia. We could use that instead. And that across there, I think is better. No, not really. Your stuff is so low? What do you mean so low? My chair? My chair's at a normal height. My feet are barely. My feet are straight 90-degree angle. I very much made sure I have good posture when I'm at my computer. No, but also colorblind. I too am colorblind. That is why I asked the question. Let's do acacia. That seems smirt. Let's go chop some acacia logs. Where's my bed? We're gonna take that with us. Halfway. Red terracotta, acacia, and red sandstone. Red terracotta could be kind of a fun little add-on to have. Yeah, let's try. I like the red terracotta idea. We'll try that. We'll mix that in with the jungle. That could work. What about the camels? Still confined to their stables? I kind of want to open up a little camel stables in this little village, though. So we'll see. I like the idea of having camels around the world. Like around the desert region instead of, because I mean they're the new desert mob we got. I feel like I gotta include a little bit. My boat's over there, look at it. Oh, it's so pretty. Camel ranch. Yeah, I do love camel flavored ranch. Okay, likes, let's go. Hey, we did it. Cool. Gotta make sure the cactus aren't where the camels want to lay down. Dude, stupid camel. I'm just gonna go lay on top of the spiky bush until I die. Stupid camel. when we do a map update, I'm not extending the map out to this region. That map is going to stay back there. But once we start building like a palace of sorts here, I want to include the map inside that. I probably should have done a map of it before the region and then a map after, but I just didn't. But that's going to be kind of like an ode back to the original Papyrus in my building with fWhip survival world, as the first world maps that I did, I just put on the wall inside the palace. So I thought that could be kind of cool as a ode to that, of building a map room in there. I'm also kind of tempted to build a mob farm underneath it because I don't really have a general all-purpose mob farm. And that is where I had the original one. So I'm kind of leaning towards doing that too, but we'll see. What time is it for everybody? For me, it's noon. And for you, it's time for you to get a watch. Got him. Let's just replant some acacia saplings. I don't know what I'm gonna do out here, but I do like the look of Minecraft terrain with trees on it more than me having destroyed the entire terrain. Camels are cute, not smart. Yeah. Minecraft mobs are all not smart. One of the turtles, y'all remember the turtle pond that I made when we were trying to breed turtles to get scooped a long time ago? One of the turtles is slowly working its way up, and I mean up the waterfall. Like it's literally like slowly climbing the waterfall. He's trying to escape. Probably not the best way to escape, but he's doing it. There we go. That worked. We got what, stack and a half-ish? Stupid tall grass. Look at this, though. I think this would be such a fun place to do a build eventually. I don't really want to do another desert build, though, is the problem. I'm still debating about the idea of this entire desert land in here. Like, all of this, just whoop, sink it all. When will you transform a savannah village? Well, we're just doing a village now, so I don't want to double up on villages. Especially if Minecraft isn't releasing the experimental features in 120.2. Because then I can't clickbait that. So, big loss. God, could you imagine making a video without clickbaiting on YouTube? Huh. I could never. Just kidding. Somebody's so gonna take that out of context. That's gonna be clipped and put somewhere. Make an axolotl fountain. Yeah, JG, I think that's a great idea. If we could just have a bubble elevator that just shoots axolotls into the sky, and then they just go whee, and then they land in another water system, and then they go whee. Yeah, he has to reach the top of the tree to talk to the turtle god to be granted a wish. Clickbait is. No, it's one of those things where it's one of those things where, what was I talking about? Oh, clickbait. Clickbait is how you grow your audience, and it's very true. That's the point of it. But your content also has to deliver to make people want to come back for more. Clickbait that is there for the purpose of clickbait and getting clicks, people confuse the fact with getting a click on your video and getting a subscriber with gaining somebody in your audience. There are a lot of people that are subscribed to channels that do not watch the channels, and it's very true. Like, you can clickbait all you want. You can get new viewers in every single time. But if you don't get people in there who actually want to stick around and keep watching your content, your channel's going to die. Like, you have no audience. And having a large subscriber number that does not watch your videos is actually worse than having a tiny subscriber number of people who do watch your videos. If you clickbait too hard, then people will just be annoyed with how you'll never deliver. Yeah, people thought my last video title was clickbait of me saying I found a blue axolotl. If you didn't know, the only legit way to get a blue axolotl in Minecraft is to breed them. So there are the people out there that are making videos and going like, I found a blue axolotl in Minecraft, and they're making about they walked into a lush cave and there was a blue axolotl. Congratulations, you now all know that every single one of them cheated. That's the case of it. Every single person who has made a video where they've walked into a lush cave and found a blue axolotl naturally they cheated. Every single one of them cheated. You found it in the pond. I did find it in the pond because I didn't realize that there was a baby blue one in there in the literal liquid mass of axolotls that were covering it all. So yeah, I did. Technically I did find it because I bred it and then I didn't realize it was there. Knowledge plus 10, exactly. All right, let's go get a little red terracotta. I want to try that. We only have regular here. Easy cheat catch. Yeah, exactly. I had people comment on my video saying that I clickbaited and I shouldn't have done it, and that, wow, how could I try and come into blah blah blah's turf? And then I went and looked at blah blah blah's video and they found it in a cave. Thing can't spawn there. That is literally like impossible. Or you have a data pack that's modifying how your Minecraft works, and then that's something that I feel should be disclosed. Play Minecraft however you want, but if you're a content creator, I think you owe it to your community to share. If you're saying you're in a single player vanilla survival world, you owe it to your community to share that you're using data packs. Whether they're changing what the drops are happening, if you're, I don't know, speed running the game and have more ender pearls dropping when you kill endermen, I don't know. You probably need to disclose that to your audience and everything like that. It's probably pretty smart to do beforehand. Just throw it, not any particular example or anything like that, but just throwing that one out there. But that's why when I started this world, you literally in episode 1, before we even get in the introduction, I tell you that I disabled Enderman griefing, and wasn't there another one I don't think there's another one. Maybe there was, but then now we have the little microblock mob heads. I changed a game rule, I think. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I turned fire tick off. That's what it is. Yeah, so I turned fire tick off and I disabled Enderman griefing through a data pack. I disclosed that in episode 1 before we even got into the world. And that is something that as a creator, I owe to you all, so you know what you can expect. You ever do a volcano build? Yeah, nah, maybe one day. Yeah, could you imagine doing speed runs and yeah, crazy hypothetical example, crazy. Would you go to Minecon if it starts again? If there's another Minecon, Minecraft festival, whatever it is, in person, Mojang sponsored Minecraft event, I will be there. Unless something absolutely crazy happens, but 100% I will be there. Don't you also have Showcourse also dropping 2 shells? Yes, I do. Yeah. You're right, May. I forgot. I've been playing this world for almost 2 years. I forgot what I've installed. Yes, but you use Lightmatica so you cheat. Yeah. The amount of people that when I was building that boat and I literally showed the Lightmatica and was talking about how I was using it because there's no other way I could have built the boat to the quality that I built the boat, and something that I extremely struggle with in Minecraft and gives me a lot of anxiety. And so this is the way I'm tackling that to try and improve my skills to be better at it in the future. The amount of people are like, he's using Lightmatica, he's cheating. Like, are you not listening to what I'm saying? Are you watching the video on mute? I don't know. It sounds like it. Really sounds like it over here. Microblocks, yeah, we did add in at what, 3,000 days? 3,500 days? I mean, y'all are seeing here, we built these little houses. We built these. You can see that I can play without Lightmatica. There's just the big builds that makes it easier to put together. Haters gonna hate, exactly. Exactly. Okay, let's do a few of these boyos. I actually want to get some shrishy shrimps. Okie dokie. Let's go here. Bam, bam. Oh, oh, that's what I had the spruce for. I wanted to wrap the base of this in a double tall spruce. I just think it looks nice sometimes to have like the bottom wrap, and then if they're all on the single layer, it's not so nice. So we're gonna double wrap. Gives ourselves like a stronger foundation of sorts to work on. But I do still want to have a staircase going up that back. Dude, so many creators use Lightmatica. There's even some servers that they use it on. And then they literally have server rules saying you cannot share that you're using Lightmatica with the audience because they'll think we're cheating. Like, that is such... I don't know. That's so old school take. And also just such a weird one. It seems so weird to me to be on a server where we all say in the background, yeah, we can use Lightmatica, that's fine. But you just can't show the public that we're using Lightmatica. It's kind of weird. Okay, back to building. Do we ever consider playing ATM 8 or 9? Is that all the mods? I've realized, for me, modded Minecraft gives me so much anxiety. I don't know if I'm gonna play modded Minecraft again. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Let's go to... No, that's not gonna work. No, that'll work. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. I would play another modded series if like the group was doing one. I would try it, but like so much of me, like so much anxiety comes from trying to manage my inventory when I'm playing modded Minecraft. I actually just do not like it. Put a little window there. We can put a little window in here. We got a torch inside, so we could. Okay, so we're gonna go to here, which means you all need to come up to this layer. We're gonna strip these boyos down. Induces anxiety. As a content creator, you probably like a big goal is like getting content done efficiently and quickly, and modded Minecraft is just a awful time of inventory management. There are very few mods that have done anything to make inventory management worth it and like easy. And when you play on a mod pack that like has a lot of stuff happening inside of it, like even the one that we had on New Life, I mean, create mod itself in everything that it does just makes it so difficult to manage your inventory. And if you forget one item as a creator, you're like, okay, if I forgot this one item, say I forgot some like gear shafts or I don't know what those little like flexi tubes or whatever that you had to make I was making all the time to make like brass hands. Sure, you can automate it eventually, but until you get to the point and the skill knowledge to be able to automate something like that, you have to get back in there. You have to go pick up. So say you are one like little like grabber thing short, like the little hand that you can get that like pushes item onto other. You're one of those short, so you need to get a brass casing, I think it was, which means you need to place a log down, you need to strip the log, and then you need to right click it with a brass ingot. Okay, there's one step right there. And then in order to get the hand to be able to turn it into the mechanism itself, you need brass to be able to make the brass hand itself, and then part of that needs to be brass sheets. So then you have to go to your little smashy thing and get it to turn some brass into brass sheets, and then in there. And then for the other item is you needed the electron tube, And then for that, so you had to go pick up 8 redstone and 1 quartz, combine them together, make one of those, and then you had to go pick up your sandstone, or not your sandstone, your sandpaper. You have to hold those together and smash them together, and then you also need some iron sheets, so you have to also go do more smashy with iron ingots back there to make that into a tube, and then you combine that with the hand, and then you make the thing, and then you put them all together. And that's one item. That is one item if you forgot them. Like, that to me, yeah, exhausting, right? I got to the point at the end where I was like, God, I have to go make another one of these. It's fun the first 4 times, 5 times, and then you get to another one, and you're just like, ugh, I have to do it again. I just did this. And then it's not fun anymore. Sounds like a giant pain in the you-know-what? Yeah. And that's a little insight to why I got burned out on New Life. You lost me at strip the log. Exactly. Sure, you can make machines that auto strip logs for you. Sure, you can make things that build the other things for you. But the amount of steps and knowledge you have to be able to make that machine to begin with, to get it there, to be able to do the thing for you so that you don't have to do it again yourself, that's where the stupid amount of grind comes in. And you just have to struggle for so long to then automate something so simple. And by the time you have that automated, you have 10 other things that you're worrying about, being like, God, how do I remember the recipe for this thing? Okay, we can put the stone back. Yeah. Boss music plays. Yeah, quality of life mods are the best way to go, I think, personally. Okay, we're just gonna use the red terracotta here. So I was thinking on top of the red terracotta, well, not on top, but like around the red terracotta, we can introduce a little bit of our spruce. Get some spruce buttons. We're gonna make a little 2-story structure right in there. Probably bring it forward a touch. So we can do this. We can spruce our way around. Spruce, spruce, spruce. And then on top of spruce, we can do spruce, 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 spruce. And then you'll never guess what's gonna come next. You'll never guess. Inside, spruce. That spruce was incorrectly spruced. It's okay. We can spruce with the best of them as we need to spruce farther. Okay. At this point, we are pretty much, I think this one, we're going to turn a lot of these down here that we had done into more strip jungle logs. Yeah, I think that'll look good. We'll extend that farther up and then start the planks so it looks a little bit different than the others. Unspruce the spruce? No, no, no. Never unspruce the spruce. What are you, crazy? When in doubt, spruce. Have you not learned anything from how to build on this channel? If you don't know what you're building, if you don't know what to do, just throw spruce at it. It'll work. I promise. Please note that spruce is not always the answer to every single situation in life. You will probably need to consult a doctor if spruce does not work. But if spruce, always give it a shot the first time. Some potential consequences do include internal bleeding and a chance of inability to breathe any longer. Use spruce at own risk. Give it to me. Come on. Got it. Glamrock, we are quite happy in here too. Yep, you're right. We're having a great time in here. I'm assuming that's how you meant it in terms of like, wow, this is really happy and like people are being cool in here, having a great time. I'm assuming that's how you meant to use the word. He needs a barrel god when you have the spruce god. Exactly, Austin. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, when in doubt, if the build is only made out of spruce wood, it can only be so bad. I mean, look at one of the mansions Grian made in the past. Literally all spruce. All spruce blocks. Okay, where were those? No blocks. There's the rest of them. Desert windows should be 2 blocks high, don't you think? They don't all have to be, but when in doubt, it's a good rule of thumb. The happy audience, yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you were trying to make a joke and be funny about it, but making fun of people for something that they can't change about themselves in less than 5 minutes actually is just rude. So regardless of what that is, that just goes on in life. And also very much you have to set the boundaries with your friends. If you do like to poke fun at each other and things like that, like you can have different boundaries with your friends and you have to acknowledge that in different friend groups. But if you're just randomly on the internet, probably not the best idea to just like make fun of people. It really makes you look insecure. Like that's the biggest part of it. So, you know, just think before you say things. Think before you type. We are having a gay old time in here. You're right. Very happy, and I'm also homosexual. We love it. Seen Looney's Hardcore World? Not for a long time, but I'm aware of it. No, we need to place this from the outside. I also want to bring some campfires in for this build. We make some little window covers. Was everybody talking about being gay? Let's get back to Minecraft. I mean, we're all just talking about being happy and having a good time in here. Someone was asking if we were gay. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm straight, but like, we're happy. It is kind of flat. Hey, we're working on it. I'm working here. I'm working here. Sand Diction died in hardcore like 7 months ago. Yeah, I saw that. That's all I gotta say. Saw that. We need more campfires. We gotta go buy some. Where in the US are you from? I live in Washington. Good old PNW. There's my spruce. Of course, more spruce is the answer. Where do I put this terracotta? That's some plain terracotta in here somewhere, right? Over here? There we go. Want some hay bales. We need to get some, yeah, let's go. Let's just get on our elytra and go. We just gotta get on the elytra and just go, okay? Gotta get on the elytra and just go. Spruce, exactly. Gotta spruce it up. Hey, at least it's not red sand. You're right, Jenny. I did kind of forget about all my horrors of red sand and everything like that over here. Thanks for reminding me. Did Jimmy die again today? No, I'm sorry. Did Jimmy die again in his... He started streaming hardcore today. Did he die again? Don't tell me he died again. Jimmy's died too much in hardcore game modes recently. No, he didn't. Oh, thank God. Yeah. He's been having a rough go of things in the hardcore worlds. You're not organized? I am so organized, Freddy. I don't know what you're talking about. So far alive and kicking. Ah! Come on! Y'all saw that! Oh, nailed it! Oh, that was perfect. Everybody's saying I need to make it bigger. I just gotta get better at flying. Oh my God, you finally did it? I do it like half the time now. Ugh. I've kind of thought about for it is every time I hit something like that, I go back and remove that block. So slowly it gets larger. That's kind of my like ongoing theory. I haven't started doing it. You must put that in the video. I forgot to record it. I did get a clean one in yesterday though, I think. So we'll see if that gets included. Do you have any goodies here I could take? Candles. Ooh. Ooh, 58 birch trapdoors. Oh, some of you are excited about finding netherite. I'm excited about finding birch trapdoors. We saw what? Oh, don't do that to me. Y'all saw that. Episode. It only took 4,900 days, but he did it. He almost starved to death at first. Yeah, I mean, that's classic starting hardcore. Now this flight, I've gotten good at this flight. Oh, almost perfect in the center. Respawn point set. Yeah, it's for if you exit the end dimension. Needs a place to put you instead of world spawn. You played Stardew Valley before? Yeah, I'm pretty new to it. I have like 200 hours played, so like I'm pretty new, but like I've done the farm life. 5K days movie. Yeah, it's gonna be soon. Honestly, this will probably be the last video. I might honestly just push this video until I hit day 5,000 because that could be good to just end at this point. We'll see. What's that? 55 days? Can I play 55 days of Minecraft before Friday? That's the question. Well, not before Friday, by end of Friday. Yeah, see, Cole, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty new. A true Stardew Valley fan, which I'm assuming is people who are asking me if I play Stardew Valley, they're probably like, I've seen some people on year 100 on a farm. And I'm like, you've what? How? I don't get it. Okay, so I'm thinking here. Just has it. I know we're working on the other place right now, but I kind of want to just do a little like this. Get some string, and then we can jump ourselves up on top. We're just gonna bring this out just to have a little bit of an overhang here, and we're just gonna add in a tiny pop of color. Yeah. Do I want to move that? Let's move that over here. Just because that'll keep the trapdoors on the edge and make it look a little bit more supported. How many days do you have in the hardcore world by now? I'm at 4,945. Okay, so I can't put a campfire on top of that because they'll block the ability to walk up to the second floor, which might be good to keep our homies safe. Because let's be honest, they're going to walk up to the top of the second floor and they're going to fall off and die. We already know what's going to happen. So I'm thinking on this side, over here, we can cover the entire extent to like there. So it's just a block shy. And then the reason why I got all these campfires is we can just extend these across. And we can extend oak trap doors across. Also, sorry if there's any construction noise happening. Something is being destroyed right now. Whoever said it's flat. Psh, look at that. Bam. It's one simple trick on how to make something not flat. I don't think hay super belongs there, but it's gonna belong there. It's on fire! Ah! Panic! I've been really enjoying using ladders. Like, look at that. I did that in front of the dripstone block. I really like how it turned out. Use red coral as worms to add lore. That is an option. This is the House of Campfire. It shall be known as the House of Campfires. Shall be known. We never... let's just do some spruce because I have it. We had a tiny little house in here, so it's just probably going to be a bed. The door's going to have to go there. We don't need a covered area up here per se. That's a shovel. But we could do a little like awning. That kind of works. We'll come back up with some tables and chairs and things in a second. We can make another crafting table. Slap at a crafting table here. Wow, sorry, that's really loud, isn't it? Is that construction noise like super loud? I think this is like one of the last like loud days they have, so we shall see. What do you think of Joey quitting Minecraft? He didn't quit. They have that new series that they launched. X-Life Next Gen. And I understand. I ended up chatting with him. It's not that loud. Oh, great. That's good. I have the music bumped up to kind of match the decibel levels. Hopefully that's bleeding it out. Or hiding it, masking it. But anyways, if y'all saw my tweet about the X-Life Next Gen, so many people are asking me. I saw a bunch of comments of people being like, hey, fWhip, are you in this? When are you uploading your X-Life video? Blah, blah, blah. I'm not a part of it. And it was a series that I didn't know what was happening. And that was more on me than on Joey not inviting us or anything like that. He did ping us in the old X-Life Discord saying, hey, I was going to start this. Everybody's interested. And I archived that Discord a long time ago. So that's not something that I'm even remotely watching for messages. So I didn't even see the message from him until like he messaged me after. It's like, hey, I sent a message in here. And I was like, oh, I didn't even know that. So I did want to mention that for anybody who's curious about that. Then I also did talk to Joey afterwards. We got on a call and chatted about a few things in regards to it. So yeah, they're doing it. If you're looking for an X-Life something or another, seems like they're pretty much using the original mod pack from what I understand. So you can go check that out. I'm gonna put these over here because I can, and I wanted something right there, so they go there now. What was I getting? Oh, I was getting little chairs. A lounge. Curious what makes you so curious? Crafting table should be a villager profession. Dude, do you know how many crafter villagers we would have just because we have crafting table spam everywhere? Give me one decorative job looking type block that does not give a profession, please. Don't give me... I want to put barrels everywhere, and I can't put barrels anywhere, and I can't put composters because they'll be farmers, and I can't put looms to decorate the sides of these because I want to use the side texture of looms. I gotta use chiseled bookshelves instead. That's my rant. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Actually, that's not where the ladders go. That's where the campfires go. The ladders go not in here. Should be able... You did name one. Furnace, yeah. I mean, I was thinking blast furnace and others. I like that anvils are not. Oh, I was gonna make some. I was gonna make some big old pots. No, I don't need pots. I need these. I need to make some big old pots. Did I ever get the flint and steel out? I think I did. Yeah. I didn't get flower pots. I put the flower pots back. I'm gonna come back in after and add all the little mossy bits and everything. I just wanted to get the houses in for now. Then we'll come back in and get the floor textured, and we did not add a door. Stardew Valley hardcore? Is there hardcore? There's no hardcore in Stardew Valley. I guess you could make the challenge of if I die, I die. But I don't know, man. It doesn't sound fun. First Skull Cavern run and you're donezo. Do I have a door in here? Jungle door. Doors are overrated. I know. Who needs a door? My villagers, because they will all die to zombies. This place is not very well lit up. I really should have like a little... No, we're gonna put the door in and then we're gonna go get other blocks. I need to add more light. I need more lanterns and things around the place. I don't know what I'm using this for, but like a bag of something. Could even be seaweed. I don't know. Fish. This is fish. Lantern, and then I need some trapdoors to be able to hang them from. Wow, spruce trapdoors suddenly appeared in my image. I already have oak trapdoors. We'll use those instead. Blue and white stall would work for color. Yeah, I'll come back and add some market stalls after. I just haven't got into it yet. I do like to use we're just gonna hang one there, but I really like to use non-wool blocks for market stalls. Like, for me, it has to be something that has a, we're just gonna put it here. Like a slab and stair variant, because you can make them so much more natural looking. Also, I love doing these. I've been doing those a lot recently. I think they're fun, funky, a little fresh. I wanted to come up here with you for that. You can have a little flower pot with a flowering azalea and leaf. Perfect. And then here we're going to do bookshelf. And actually, we're going to have these showing. Why not? Why the heck not? They could have a little storage over there. We got this. Oh, it's coming together. Yeah, that'll work. Trying to make the street a little like more crammed and full of stuff, you know? What do I have? I'm gonna have to do a lot more work throughout here just to make it all kind of fit in for vibes. This is meant to be a little backyard, like garden or something, so I think adding a bush right in front of it could be good. Because I'm gonna turn this into a little lush garden of sorts. I kind of built this so close so I could add water sources underneath, at least back there, and get some sugarcane in. You can make bridges over the street for more cramming. Yeah, this is... We'll do stuff like that in the city, probably, like more overpasses. But this is meant to be just a simple fishing village where, like, when they build another house and more people are living over here, they have space to continue expanding. So they're just going to keep building down the coast. There's no reason for it to be so crammed together. So I've thought about doing stuff like that, but I decided it's not quite the time. We get, I think like one like right here on the corner. Trying to make it look like almost like cloth is hanging down. Like I know there's signs, but it's just like just a little splash of color of something hanging. This is all going to be stuff I'll build out later. I just don't have the energy to do it right now. But that'll be like some little 3 tall market stalls and super busy. And if you played Assassin's Creed Odyssey and like you get into the village and there's always like a little market section with all the stuff, that's kind of the vibe I'm going to go for here. Are there any mods for stacked pots? There might be, but if there is, I'm not going to use it because it's not vanilla. I'm just going to complain. Yeah, trash bags I feel like are a little bit more modern than the world that I'm in, because that assumes that they have a plastic trash bag of sorts instead of just like a bin that they put their rubbish. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Donnie, thank you so much for the donut, my dude. I really appreciate that.
Still being amazing. A great way to relax while on a break at work.
Hey, enjoy the break. Enjoy the break. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I think this is gonna work out pretty well. I do want to. I almost think like oak back here, like transition out of that and do like mostly oak and stripped oak for the floor. Could be pretty cool. And then like dirt in that section. Let's do that. Let's get the floor in now, and then that'll probably be where I call it today, because I need to go get some lunch before I jump on a call. Like your style and vids, watch them all the time. Hey, I really appreciate that. Thank you. It's been cool. I've been really enjoying the style of video recently and things like that. It's been very rewarding creating content, and which I find so interesting because it was also like it's been feeling very rewarding to create content, and I've been loving it, and it's been so cool. And then I'm also at the point where I was like, man, I got so burned out. I need to take a break. And I think it was just like grinding away for so long, and finally just being like, all right, this is where the break needs to happen. This is like I gotta do it, take care of myself so I can keep making content before I don't want to do anything. Get a little dirt. We get a little rooted dirt. Get a little let's do a little oaky oak, and we can do bam. And we're gonna turn all of these oak planks into slabby slabs. We'll do half of those. 3 stacks should be enough. I probably want more stripped oak than I want planks, so we'll see. Oak is a bit dark, so I could use more. You could use more path. Yeah, I kind of want it to be darker though. I want this to feel like a little back alley. So that is honestly the goal, is for it to be darker. That's probably gonna come down. There'll be some retaining wall right there. We're gonna tear all this stuff out. We're gonna have to replace the scaffolding, so we'll do that type of stuff last. And the reason for the slabs is just because you're never gonna be able to tell. Just trust. Just trust. Trust the process. Back in here, we can do a little dirt. Or rooted dirt. Oh, that was one too far. Oh, it's a bop. We'll probably run this to about here. And then we'll transition ourselves back into the birch for the, like, the dock. Because I want it to still feel like desert sandy vibes. But also, like, there's a lot of travel happening in here. So it doesn't really make sense, full sense to me, to have it being, like, largely just, like, sandstone and sand. And then we'll come back in here and do all of this stuff with our stripped. Strip it all down. And more strippage. Why do I kind of like it being not stripped underneath that? We'll do it for consistency. Yeah, I think that works out pretty well. I like that. I think that's good. Drying rack for fish could be a cool decor. That's what this whole space out here is going to be dedicated for. This is all going to be for, like, fishmongering. Streets need more green. Oh yeah, definitely. That is a future step for sure. I've added a few little pockets of moss in throughout so far, and I definitely want more.
Keep it real.
Rumble, thank you so much for the gift membership. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, Raphael, thank you so much for the donut. Why don't you add in glow lichen for, like, the moss made the moisture in the sea? Glow lichen is a little too much of, like, a cool tone, I feel like. So I've tried it. I've been using it sparingly in some spaces, but I haven't been able to get one that I really, really like how it looks. Okay, we're just gonna throw an oak log right in there because I can't be bothered to go get a spruce. It's fine. And then over here, we're gonna need to definitely bring some oak back in. just as like a kind of emerging point between these. I don't have any birch, so that's a little bit of a problem. But we can do a little bit like that. I'll merge that later. That's fine. I can handle that. I can fix that. We'll do a little oak in here, but I don't want to do too much. I like blob texturing. I don't like scatter textures. Like when everything is just like mismatched textures all over the place. It all needs to like flow. And when you just add in random things just for the sake of adding it, I really don't enjoy them. So I'm mostly just sticking with the dirt and throwing in a little rooted dirt because they blend well enough that it's okay to do. And this back here, we can just keep it like that. That whole back edge right along there could be some moss. That could work. So we can get a fun tree or something. I want to add more palm trees out here. Let's get a moss. We can add a mossy spot like right here. That can be good. And then right back in here. Okay, that'll work. And then I can just like throw a little palm tree right up there. I think like a palm tree on the corner here, kind of over that building, could be cool. Use cocoa beans on the palm trees to look like coconuts. Yeah, there are some palm trees like that exist in the world that actually just don't have. They just don't produce coconuts, and that's kind of like the vibe that I've been going for in these. We're just gonna do like a big green spot back in here because I think I'm gonna want it. Cool. Hanging Gardens of Babylon vibes. You could do lush balconies. Yeah, that's kind of what I did back in like original Papyrus and all those things. And so I've been doing that up here with a lot of like potted plants. I guess there's none on that one as I look for an example, but there's one right here. We're gonna go add one there. But then if you look like even back to the camel sanctuary or like this one, there's just like a bunch of pots out here with bushes on top. So that's definitely something I like to include. It's just kind of like one of those, like, getting to that phase is usually the last steps that I do of like, I like the buildings, I like how they line up, I like how they fit together. Now we get into, we got detail. Nat, you better be getting that class on time. No, I'm kidding. Thank you so much for being here. But also, like, make sure you go to class and all that stuff. It's pretty important. You can always watch the VOD later. But thank you for being here. Thank you for the 19 months at tier 2. Whew. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I wanted to get just like 2 more. So I want to fill my inventory with all of them. We'll have some little flowering azaleas up there. Sugarcane would fit well. Yeah. I'll definitely add in some sugarcane and things like that. You can see I did like one back in there with the torch flowers and the azalea bushes, and I like it. So I just need to like spend some more time getting some added in. We do one of these right here, and then I think we can do like another one. Just like a little bush. No, because that makes them the same size. So we'll do a 2 tall on that guy also. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'll tell you what, though. I think that's where we're going to be calling it today. I think that is the end of today's stream because I need to go grab some lunch. I got a call in like 25 minutes I got to get to. So I'm going to grab some food beforehand. Otherwise, I'll be a very hangry individual. We got a lot of progress done. Look at this. Look at all that. We got those 3 houses built up. I love them. I think they're so fun. They're definitely a little bit smaller than these other 2 over here. Well, that's 3 houses, and that's like a big storage room, so it makes sense. But I think it works well. I think they fit the vibe for the village I'm going for here. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate all the support and everything like that. So thank you. And we'll be back. No video tomorrow, but we'll be streaming again on Friday and all that cool stuff. So thank you all so much again for being here. I really do appreciate it. But that is it for now, my friends. I'm trying to find a good song to send you out on. There we go. I'll catch you all on the flip side. Goodbye.